You are advised to watch the entire video if you want to benefit from this message and receive the protection of the angels. If you have reached this point in the video, dear listeners, know that it is not by accident that you are here to hear a message that has the power to change your life. You can sign up by clicking the Join button, donate, and pray for those who are in abundance, because you can see that there is someone you love deeply and that you can never really get enough of, and they are in serious trouble. If you're seeing 111, it means new beginnings are on the way. Like this video to open yourself up to the new blessings the angels are sending. I know that hearing this may be upsetting or even overwhelming, but it's crucial that you listen carefully to what I have to say and remember to join in the traditional prayer for financial recovery and healing at the end of the video. You may not realize it, but there is something important about you specifically that you should know. I'm here today to share this crucial message with you, which is why this is both a lifeline and a warning. This is your chance to help save your loved one from the danger they are in. I cannot stress how important these next 6 minutes are. If you do not act now, you may lose your special someone forever. I know that's the last thing you want to happen, so before we continue with this message, I would like you to take a moment to center yourself. Take a deep breath and tell yourself that you have a purpose for being here. I'm here to help you, young person. I'm here to tell you exactly how you can support your special someone and to show you what's going on with them. We are running out of time and cannot afford to waste any more, so please stick by me and watch this video if you believe in God. You were led to this message because you possess the courage, love, and strength to change the world. If you believe in God, please like this video and subscribe. I will give you all the information you need. This is your chance to make a difference by saving your loved one from harm. Together, we can accomplish this, but we must move quickly. I know you have the courage and strength to support your special someone, and I know they are depending on you. There is no time to waste, so let's begin this adventure now, dear child. I know your heart is heavy with. You seem terrified because you know something is very wrong, and I'm here to explain. You see, someone hasn't been able to tell you about something really serious they're going through. They don't know how to tell you the truth or make you realize how serious. I'm sorry I had to break the bad news to you, but the person you love so deeply is actually in grave danger. The angel continues. Their time is running out. Seeing 444. That's your angels reminding you they're always by your side. Like this video as a sign of faith in their protection and guidance. The people we care about the most sometimes try to shield us by hiding their suffering. They put on a brave face and act as though nothing is wrong because they don't want us to be concerned, but they are secretly wailing for help. Things have gotten so bad that they are carrying a load that is too big for them to handle alone. They have been fighting in silence, trying to shield you from the suffering, but in reality, They're in greater need of your assistance than ever. Help in the hopes that someone would hear them and act swiftly to save them. I'm here today because you should know the truth about what's going on, and I know you would do anything to help this person because of your unwavering devotion to them. I'm here to support you during this difficult time and to show you what you can do to help them. Your $20 super thanks goes a long way in helping me continue creating life-changing content. Your generosity is truly appreciated. Please give me 2 minutes of your time, young person. I'll update you on your specific someone's situation and, most importantly, teach you how to save them. I know that this is a lot to take in and that fear may be coursing through your veins, but you are strong enough to handle it. The love that has the power to transform everything is yours. If you stick with me and pay close attention, we will work together to find a way to save the person you love so much. Time and your special someone are both priceless, so let's not waste any more of it. If you've noticed the number 777 lately, it's a powerful sign of divine luck. Give this video a thumbs up to align with the miracles headed your way. Let's get started. I'll be by your side the entire way. If you're after watching this video, you should be ready to save your loved one. Although it's difficult to hear, you need to know that someone you truly care about is in danger and that there isn't much longer for them. This isn't a joke or an exaggeration. Instead, they tested positive for a serious illness that could prove fatal. You haven't heard this from anyone around you yet, so now is the time for you to know, even though their intention was to shield you from. There is something you can do, even though I understand how daunting this is and how heartbroken you are. The suffering began a few weeks ago when your special someone first complained of minor ailments. They may have appeared more tired than usual, or they may have been experiencing persistent pain when they eventually went to the doctor. The testing revealed the worst, despite their best efforts to brush it off and hope it was nothing serious. The physicians are not hopeful because of the advanced nature of the disease. Have you been seeing 222? This is your sign to trust the process and remain balanced. Drop a comment and let me know where you're seeing this number. The only thing you can do to save your loved one is to pray. I'm going to ask you to pray with me now. Together, with all of our love and faith, let's pray for the person you care about. Even though it might feel hopeless, there is still a method to support your specific someone, my beloved child. I'm here to help you get through it. A potent prayer has been used for ages to heal seemingly insurmountable conditions, even in situations where all medical progress has failed. Time is precious, so don't let it pass. Let's pray together and bring hope where it doesn't seem to exist. I want you to think about how much you love this person. As you prepare your heart for prayer, picture their face. Recall all of your happy times spent together. Hold onto the hope that you can make a difference. Your guardian angel is by your side, guiding you. Together, we can work a miracle. You are not alone in this. Say this again after. Dear God, we need your help right now. Please show us how to handle money problems as well as bring them calm and set things right during this storm and battle. You are so true and compassionate, Almighty. Please completely heal the person I love. Bring your brilliant light and comfort in this dark and fearful period. They are weak physically and mentally, but with your love you can help them get better. Make them strong. Heal their wounds. Lead them back to their rightful place. If 333 has been showing up for you, it's a message of support from the universe. Comment below with 333 to acknowledge your connection to divine assistance. As we find our tranquility in your name for love, life and everything we see, please heal them right away. We entrust them to your care. Please guide us both in everything we do. Modify our course, make things better, and allow your kindness and love to be discovered. I want you to feel the words deeply in your soul when you recite this prayer. Have faith that the Almighty is hearing your cries. Have faith that this prayer along with the force of your love will accomplish a miracle. If you feel guided to, a $20 super thanks is a beautiful way to show your support for this channel. Together, we can keep sharing these important messages. When it seems like everything is hanging on your shoulders, remember that you are not alone. Your guardian angel and the divine are with you, and together we can bring about much needed healing as we move forward together. I ask you to hold on to hope even in the darkest of circumstances. Moving mountains occur. Remind yourself that you have strength. Sweet child, even the most hopeless situation can change with your love, your prayers, and your faith in God. In any situation, there is always a glimmer of hope that has the power to fan the flames of faith and work a miracle. I know you have the bravery and strength to carry out the necessary tasks, and your special someone is counting on you. Now, let's talk about the value of community. When we join together in prayer, when we unite our voices and our hearts, the power of our united faith can work wonders. I ask you to share this message with anyone you think might benefit from it. Has the number 555 been appearing in your life? That's a sign of transformation and growth. Share your story in the comments. I'd love to know how you're evolving. Like circumstances who might find this helpful. In doing so, you can join us in prayer, and never forget that God and the angels are working for your good. Now, let's move on to the next message. Greetings, sweet ones listening. Don't miss this important message. God has a secret message for you today. Stay tuned to the end of this message. Greetings, pals. God has some extremely critical things too. God is communicating with you in this message, which you should be aware is about your son and your family. You should listen to this message carefully through to the end so that you can understand what God is trying to tell you about your son. As you are aware, God is the reason for everything that happens in our lives, even the temporary difficulties we face. That being said, this does not mean that we should give up on life or anything. Confront it, take on the problems that lie ahead of us, and never give up. God assures us that if we face our challenges, nothing is insurmountable, and we will live successful lives because we know that life is meant to involve both good deeds and occasionally facing all challenges. As a result, you should all keep moving forward and leading happy lives. We also know that the universe functions because of our all-powerful God, and that nothing happens in our world without God's will. And He made us to live in it. We have to be healthy and do good deeds in our lives. God wants you to know in this message that your son has erred and is currently having serious difficulties. As a result, God has provided you with this message, which you should all watch through to the very end. Let us share with you what God has to say about your son and the current situation. Let's get started. It looks like there are multiple. If you're seeing 888, abundance is on the horizon. Subscribe now and let the angels guide you toward the wealth and prosperity that's meant for you. You seem to be really sorry for yourself because you are loving and prioritizing yourself instead of putting up with trauma and drama and being content with it. It's in your energy. This energy is not accustomed to being distant from you. It doesn't realize that you have to continuously radiate and distribute that love in order to obtain new devotion and love. You know who deserves it and how much to offer to others, so you get exactly what you want, energy or one specific energy for you. The Almighty says as it feels right for you. Accept it. It's unfair that you succeed in life while they don't, and that person feels forgotten and abandoned. There's clearly jealousy, if not outright hatred, that they choose to hold on to the grievances and hurt others who have wronged them. They entirely rely on their ego, disobey their spiritual mentors because they are afraid of the consequences and don't believe in the Spirit. You find it incomprehensible that people keep holding onto the same old things. Are you noticing 999? This is a message that a chapter is closing, making way for new beginnings. Subscribe to stay in tune with the guidance of the angels as you start a fresh journey. Having you around is like having an energy supply for them, even though they might feel ecstatic and intoxicated and even want to do something. And by staying put, you are undoubtedly impeding progress. You can say as much as you like, but this person cannot see themselves. They think that this is the only card that has been dealt to them. They lack the imagination to make things happen and are unable to see past it, together with a lot of regrets and resentment. Scorpio, as I write this, you sense someone trying to rush things or travel with you right now. This could be a past romantic partner, a contract of some kind, or just a fast-paced intense love affair. This person will give you another chance or ask you to listen to what they have to say, even if they have done the same thing in the past. Scorpio, pay attention. Just focus on loving and taking care of yourself right now. There's nothing you can do to help them. Sending a $20 super thanks is a wonderful way to give back if this video has provided you with hope, strength, and angelic guidance. Thank you for your kindness. When someone expresses resentment and complains that the world doesn't love or care about them, they may come across as conceited, illiterate, or even plain stupid. When they don't think the decision is final, they may question why they are devoting so much of their energy to it. You can already tell by feeling the gut that this energy lacks intuition, has a great deal of internalized dread, and has little faith in the outside world or the universal universe. This person is confused, and no matter how many times I try to give guidance, especially to my intuitives, they will reject it and act in the exact opposite manner because they are now wired and trained. Even if you are unable to see this energy, try not to get carried away with it. You can sense that this is a new person. Yes, I have so recorded a variety of interactions with them. They also seem to be trying to divert your attention and keep you still, since it is essentially a test of energy for you, Gem. If it's not, you should think about how it speaks to you or check your other locations. It appears that you're asking your spiritual guides for direction or a sign, and that you want to leave because of an unforeseen circumstance. All you want is to avoid feeling stuck, guilty, or exhausted. Jim, you are genuinely hurting yourself by disobeying your intuition. You can't go back in time as much as I understand you would like. If 1212 keeps appearing for you, it's a powerful reminder to stay focused on your goals. Subscribe so we can continue this joy of spiritual growth together. You should examine and let go of your emotions. Some of you may be in romantic relationships or surrounded by people who don't love you, but you know that they will never be able to fully love you in the way that you need them to. These people need extensive healing because their conditions are worse than yours. You have invested time, money, and energy in them, and it is difficult to accept that if they are in your life and they truly love you. After you distance yourself from that vibe, you realize that you could never be the person they chose over you. I also understand that someone may be trying to rush things, or that someone may show up soon and try to convince you that they are the one or that they have changed. But I think this is all nonsense, and that the person in question is in your energy, regret not loving you the way you deserve and not taking you seriously. Thank you for watching this video. We appreciate you subscribing. God has a secret message for you. Stay tuned until the end. Greetings. God has some very important things to share with you in this message. This message is about your son and your family. You must listen to this message very carefully to the end because it is about them. Question: is a narcissist who is overcome with unresolved wrath, remorse, regret, and despair. It is crucial that you comprehend it so that you can hear what God has to say to you about your son. As you are aware, God is the source of everything that occurs in our lives, including the temporary challenges we encounter. That being said, this does not mean that we should give up on life or anything. Rather, we should face our challenges, take on the problems at hand, and never give up. God assures us that if we face our challenges, nothing is insurmountable, and we will live prosperous lives because we know that life is designed to involve both good deeds and occasionally facing all challenges, so you should all keep moving forward and lead happy lives. You are aware that nothing happens in our world without the will of our all-powerful God, who gave us everything, including sunlight, water, and air, and who guided us to live in it. Therefore, we must lead healthy lives and carry out good deeds. God wishes to notify you in this message that your son has erred and is currently facing significant difficulties as a result. If this message has touched your heart, consider sending a $20 super thanks to support this channel and help us spread more divine guidance and love. Let us share with you what God has to say regarding your kid and the present situation. This is vital for you to comprehend, so let's get started. This message has been supplied by God, and it is necessary that you understand it. You guys should watch this message through to the very conclusion.